on this. Yes. Well, no, I'm not great with the old language barrier. I was in Spain, and I was in a restaurant, and I needed to use the facilities in this restaurant. So I popped off, and I don't want to go into too much detail, but I needed to drop the kids off at the pool.
I'm dilating. It is time for my metamorphosis. I get in there, I sit down, my butt sneezed. Worst crap and cry of my life. 30 minutes of farting and sobbing.
So I did that. I went to flush. Didn't work. Flushed again 6, 7 times. I tried to get it down, James. Would not go. So I
get up, push the handle, nothing happens. Push the handle again. Nothing happens. Well, I'm
going to do the right thing. I'm not just going to do a hit and run and leave it here. I'll go out and tell someone that there's a problem with their facilities. So I went out into the restaurant. I found the waiter. Unfortunately, he didn't speak a word of English. I didn't speak any Spanish. So I ended up having to kind of gesture to this man. It's like, yes, could you just come here? No, leave them alone. Yes, just follow me. I ushered him into the toilet.
Well, I need to tell someone about this. And based on that menu, they don't speak a lot of English. So I go, el baño, el baño. This guy follows me in.
Toilet, right? I pointed at my poo. I went to flush. It went down straight away. How weird did I look? Like I just invited him into the toilet to say goodbye to my shit. Come on, let's give it a proper send-off. Flush. Rule Britannia.
Follows me in. I point to it. I push the handle. And down it goes. I invited this poor immigrant to attend a funeral for my shit. Thank you.
All right.
It's becoming an issue. I'm not the comedy police. I am not the comedy police. But I hold this craft near and dear to my heart, right? And when I saw this, I did not know, because I don't listen. I haven't brushed up on my British comedy, so you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have known that this was a stolen joke. But while sitting in Shakespeare's and sitting, waiting to get called for an episode that is 2 weeks ahead, we got a group of comedians. We all sit together. We kind of have our own little area of comedians that we interact with, and they're all different: stoners, white boys, black, Cuban, Puerto Rican, all different types of people. And we sat there, and one of Ryan Shields was like, "I've heard that joke before." I was like, "For real?" He's like, "Yeah, man, word for word. That's crazy." I said, "Word for word?" He's like, "Word for word." Then he pulled it up, and I was like, "You should post that." And literally, that's what he did. And that's the video you just saw. I took it as, this isn't the first time I've seen somebody steal a joke and do it on Kill Tony, because when I first moved to Texas, there was a lot of controversy about certain comedians that weren't doing their own material from a certain city, San Antonio. I'm not going to say it. Did I say it? Yeah, I said it. And it just wasn't a good look for the city. Like, we got a lot of great talent out there, but for a stain, because you did it on the biggest platform in comedy right now, and hey, neither here nor there, right? That's water under the bridge. But to see it again is like, there has to be consequences if this happens. Like, if you see something and it's a verbatim joke stealing situation, they should be banned from the show for life. I think that's the way it should be. I think on the show, you should bring them back as a guest, make them think that they're going to, and then tell them, you are now banned for the rest of your natural life. I think that's the only way we'll stop people from stealing jokes, because There's not a curator on the show that's going to curate it fast enough to be like, oh, I heard that. oh, like, that would be crazy. That would be dope, though, if they had somebody in the back like, that joke is blah, blah, blah. That would be cool. But it doesn't always happen in that fashion. So I understand the possibility that it may not work. But the replay, it's all about in the replay. If it's shown that this stuff happens, they can never come back. What do y'all think? I mean, I'm not even just a comedy fan. I'm actually a comic. So I have a different look at it. How do you, as the fan, do you think it doesn't matter if someone's using someone else's joke? I think the hypocrisy of someone stealing a joke inside of Joe Rogan's club that made his claim to fame or his trajectory of his career by calling out someone that was stealing a joke. The irony. But yet, it flies. There has to be consequences. And who cares if they're nobodies? The nobodies can never come again. Yeah, never. Ever. That's just my thoughts. I don't like people that steal jokes. I don't like people that steal premises. I don't like people that try to make shortcuts in a situation where it's only the long game. And it's odd that the people that take the shortcuts normally get some of the recognition, but it's not warranted because you didn't put in the work. I don't know. There's a city, it's San Antonio, where there's 3 prominent comedians, and I say prominent just because it's the ecosystem that they're in. But 3 comedians that work fairly a lot and have recognition got caught stealing jokes. I know comedy is not easy, but stealing is crazy for whatever reason. So how about we do better? Tony, I'm reaching out to you now. How about, you just put it in Reddit, and Reddit will do all the work for you. And let's get rid of these individuals trying to cheat their way to, I don't even know, just people trying to cheat. That's all. Tell me what y'all think in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. I can't wait to bring more information about Austin. If you have questions about Austin, about what I think about Austin, what do I see going on in real time, hit me up, let me know, and I will report it. That's literally what this is for. I am boots on the ground here in Austin. And all of the chatter of this is happening and this is happening, I actually live here.